So this one says, consider the functions f and g. I have two functions listed there. It says, use the table of values to approximate the solution where f of x is equal to g of x. And then round to the nearest quarter unit. So again, we're just going to graph these two, look at the graph, and then see. We're just going to see which one is the closest quarter unit. Took a second there for my little calculator to load up. So I'm going to slide that over to the side. And I'm going to hit y equals. And then I'm going to graph the first equation, which is, I'm going to put this in parentheses, 1 divided by 4 in parentheses times x raised to the third power plus 2 x, delete, plus 2x minus 1. And then for my second equation, I'm going to plug in 5 raised to the, in parentheses, x minus 1, close parentheses, right cursor, minus 3. I'm just going to graph this in a standard window to see if it crosses somewhere there. So you have a cubic, and it crosses in two places, and it says, what approximate, using a table of values, what is an it says, what is an approximate? Okay, so there are some multiple choice answers. Now the reason I question what to do next is because I see that it crosses, that they cross twice. So what I have to consider is what, basically they give us this this list of answers, and I have to choose which one's the correct answer. All right. So I notice that all my solutions that they offer here, they're positive. So what does that mean? That means that it's probably going to be this one right here. But it says I got to do it based on the table of values. So what I'm going to have to do with my calculator is what I did before. Now, I think if you look at this carefully where it crosses, it looks like it crosses between 2 and 3. All right, it looks like it crosses right here, which is between 2 and 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, I'm going to hit second table set. I'm going to start at the value 2. And then I'm going to make my increment 0.25 because it says the greatest, or the round to the nearest quarter, right? And then I'm going to hit table. Okay. So then I'm going to look at those and find out where they're the closest. So let me take a screenshot of this. Unpack it. So we want to find the ones that are closest to each other. So which ones are closest? Well, this is 5 and 2. Those are apart by 3. This is 6. This is 4 roughly. Those are apart. This is pretty darn close. If I round this, in other words, if I round these, I think it's 2.5. If I round that, if I round both those, they round to about 8. So I think that's where they're the closest, is B. 2.25, that's not closer. 1.5, that wasn't even where they crossed at. 1.75, they weren't even close to crossing. So it was between 2 and 3. Okay, that was it on that one.